one thing after another.
Dropping off things for you to have?
Yeah, well, you know, we didn't have anything to do with the concrete, you know what I mean? So we gave it away. And then the next week, one guy dropped 20 bags off here, and then the next guy I caught and told him, hey, we don't want that stuff, take it back with you. Okay, well, I was in there and I was taking a nap, and then another guy pulled in, and he threw 3 bags up on the steps, and I told him, I said, I don't want that stuff, well, I have to deliver it. I took the one bag and tossed it up on his trunk. I said, no, we ain't taking it. Well, he got mad and shoved it up on the driveway.
Yeah, they can't take it.
And then he took the stuff back, I guess. I don't know what he did with the rest. We had a person that had 2 tons of gravel that they was going to drop on our driveway. But
that's expensive.
The lady that drove the truck, she knocked on the door because she didn't want the van to get blocked in. Well, my girlfriend told her, hey, you're not dropping that here. Oh, yes, I am. And she said, oh, no, you're not. She said, oh, yes, I am. She goes, well, my girlfriend said, well, I'm going to call the cops. Well, she went out and got the truck and took off. It was a dump truck. There's just been so much. So much.
Sense.
I know if I had, you know, I wouldn't be spending it on somebody else, especially if they don't, you know.
All this money you're spending for what?
Yeah, you know, just to get, I don't know, man, I would be honest with you. them bags of concrete are $3.57 a bag, and they're 50-pound bags. That's a lot of money, 64 of them. But then with everything else,
gravel and something.
You know. She yelled for him. I guess, you know, the other cop said, well, you either, this has been going on.
Hey, bud.
Hey, what's going on?
So, do you have any issues with other people?
Yes, I do. For the last 7 years, me and my family have been getting harassed online relentlessly.
Online?
We've gone through every legal route that we can, and nobody seems to be able to help us no matter what we do.
Okay.
Like, these guys are out of state. Just last night, they actually ended up breaking into my girlfriend, who actually is currently in Australia. She was over there visiting with family and stuff, because that's where she's from. That's where her family's at. They broke into her bank account. This dude named Music Biz Marty actually stole some info because she had bought me a, like, you know those really expensive, like, $4,000 race rigs that you can get for sim racing and stuff like that.
Okay.
She bought me one of those as, you know, a birthday present for me because my birthday was on the 20th. And she bought that for me to kind of, you know, so I can do my content and stuff and make it even better. He got the info off of her account last night after breaking in. He stole that, money out of her bank account, all kinds of personal information.
Who's he?
His real name is Nicholas Beegler. He lives out of Illinois, but his
who lives here that would, I mean,
they have people all over the place that love.
This is the cap.
Yeah, they have all.
Is that you?
No, that's me on there, but that's what they do. They love to do stuff like that.
Okay.
They have people that are like, they have all kinds of like friends and stuff around the U.S. and they happen to have some here that are willing to do stuff like. And this isn't the first time they've done this either. They've done this like how many other times? Like once or twice.
Yeah, he was talking to me about it. It sounds like you're being harassed.
Yeah,
and it needs to stop.
And we don't know what to do. Like,
Chance, what's your date? What's your soch?
I'll have to go grab that now.
Okay.
I'm looking her butt.
Get in there. I mean, they need an aid the house. That's what this is from. They tore down. We had a fence around back.
You guys didn't catch anything on camera?
Which I do need to get renewed, honestly. I haven't had that renewed in a while.
Thank you, Sally.
When was the last time I had it renewed?
I don't know. She said thank you.
But yeah, as you can see, they've even sat stuff on the porch to where this right here has been going in.
I told her about the bag, the 64 bags.
Chance, what's a phone number for you?
That'd be either him or mom. We don't know what to do about these guys. Like I said, we've gone down every legal route we can. We've gone to police, FBI, detectives.
So, what is it? I mean, I guess I'm not understanding their issue with you.
They're trolls. They love to mess around and do stuff to people. And because they see me as an easy target and a way to make money, they will do whatever they can to mess with me.
Who did you piss off? It says, Chance will diddle for free.
Don't know.
This doesn't make any sense to you.
No, ma'am. I honestly don't know who these people are that are doing this. I know the guy that's behind it is that Music Biz Marty guy, because I know that he talks about it in his Discord all the time.
What type of media?
Social media. He does.
What type of social media?
He does most. Well, he was on YouTube until he got banned, and now he's over on this site called Rumble, which is basically like a small offshoot of YouTube. It's like you know how like you have your main sites and then you have like the offshoot, the little smaller ones.
Yeah. Is it Biz?
It's his real name is Nicholas Beekler. It's Nicholas C. Beekler. He's out of Illinois.
How do you spell the last name?
It's either B-I-E or B-E-I. How do you spell it?
I'm not sure which way.
It's either B-I-E or B-E-I-G-L-E-R.
Okay.
And like I said, we don't know, like, I know where the guy's at. He's out of Illinois. But, like, he's always had this weird obsession with me. It actually started back in 2017 with my ex-candle, which thankfully I'm no longer with her, because not gonna lie, she was a total psycho. I'm not gonna lie, she was, but he somehow or other found me through her. And ever since then, he's been just screwing with me. It started out with, like, little comments. And then once I started ignoring him, he tried to make a pass at me on a live stream when I was with my current ex, Heather. And ever since
Would it be Heather?
No.
Okay.
Heather's been gone for how long now?
I don't know.
It's been a while. But after she left and whatnot, like things kind of settled down and then things like really picked back up after a while. But it's like ever since he made that pass at me and I turned him down, he's always had this weird obsession with me. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's really weird. Like, I know what he's doing isn't normal. Like, what these people are doing is definitely not normal. Like, you know, I can understand, doing a little bit, like, goofing around with your friends, trolling around. Like, you go on your friends' comments, you troll them a little bit, and you joke around. That's one thing. But to go out of your way and mess with people's real lives and do what these guys are doing, it's not normal.
So you don't have anybody in the area that has a problem with you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Here now.
Not that I'm aware of. I honestly don't know hardly anybody in the area. The only person I know is my friend John, and I haven't talked to him in a while, and he was like right over here. Like, I don't know anybody. I don't even really leave the house, so I don't really...
You've never been in trouble, never got any enemies, anything like that here?
Not that I'm aware of. Like, there was one dude, but that was like years and years and years ago, and he actually ended up moving out of the neighborhood. Yeah, as far as I know, he left state, but I'm not 100% sure. But that was like before all this started. That was like back in what, I don't know. I want to say 2011 is when that happened, I think.
No, I wasn't here in 2011.
It was the thing with the stop sign post. When was that?
I don't know. I wasn't here then.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
I've only been here 8 years. It gets crazy, man. They blow our phones up. They text us. She got her number changed, and within 3 days, they had the number back. It's not like it's been back in the old days when you could get a one number. You can't do that nowadays.
And he's not online.
He's not supposed to be online.
Well, it's not that I'm not supposed to be online. I'm just not supposed to be responding to these people, which is, like I said, that's why I've kind of stepped away from everything to try to avoid them. It's like all I'm really doing is I'm just hanging out on Facebook and minding my own business and doing my job with, you know, with my streams and stuff. But it's like these people keep on finding us, attacking us. Like, people keep on saying, you know, just block and move on, but it doesn't do any good. Because they just find us and they keep going at us.
Yeah, with multiple different numbers.
I mean, they send people here to clean out the basement, to clean out the garage, to pick up copper. I mean, just everything that you could think of. And all we do is turn them away because, you know, we don't put ads on, and the ads usually on Marketplace. We don't put stuff on, you know, Marketplace. Why would we give copper to somebody when we could take it ourselves and take it?
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
Right, and it's.
Have you actually physically gone to the police department, talked to the computer forensics guys?
We've actually tried speaking with police several times.
Like our crime scene unit?
Yeah, but they keep on saying like, oh, it's a civil thing, it's this, it's that, and it's like, how is that civil? Like, just when did I get shot at? When was that?
That's been, I don't know.
That was like, what, about a year and a half ago?
I don't know, Jess.
Well, a couple years ago, I was upstairs basically doing a stream speaking on how my ex-candle was, and basically the messed up shit that she would do. Somebody ended up shooting at me through my bedroom window. The bullet went into my mattress. Thankfully, I got it all on camera. I got it all on stream because it was live. We showed our landlady the next day, called the police out here, and they took a look, sent the forensics team out. They didn't even take the bullet out. They just flat out looked at me and said they weren't going to do nothing. Like, they literally have been ignoring everything that we've been trying to do to get them to try to contact these people or find where they're at to tell them, hey, just leave these people alone.
Yeah.
And, like, we don't know, like, I understand that they need addresses and stuff, I get that. But it's like, I have Marty's address. All I have to do is ask my friend, CIA, who's a very good friend of mine. All I gotta do is ask him for, like, the specifics of it, and he can send me that stuff, and I can give it to them really easily, and I've tried to give that to them many times, but it's like, it's almost like they don't want to do anything. And it's like, I'm over here trying to live my life, my own business, and like I was just talking to one of my really good friends this morning. Back in, like, if you go to my original Facebook, you can see a massive difference from, you know, before all this started, I was normal. I was actually going outside doing stuff. Like, even you see my original Facebook, I was outside doing stuff. And ever since all this stuff happened, my house has basically become like a prison. I don't go outside, I don't do anything. I'm not able to go anywhere. Like, and it's because of what these people do. They even bomb threatened us a few months ago to where we all had to pack up our 7-day van right there and take off for a few hours because we didn't know if it was real or not. And it's like, when they're out of state, I get that it's a little bit harder to do, but it's like, somebody needs to do something about these people, because I understand the way that I went about it might not have been the best way, but it's like, when you're going through all this stuff and you don't have, you know, anybody to turn to, it's like, what do they expect to happen, you know? When you're being attacked constantly, you know, you reach out through all the proper channels, and nobody's doing anything. Like, we even had adult protective services out here how many times? At least 3?
Yeah.
At least 3 times adult protective services has been out here. And I understand where they come from when they say that, you know, what I do does make me look crazy. I get that. But what they're not understanding is what these people are doing is what drives me to that point.
Yeah.
It's not that I want to be like that. It's that they're driving me to that point to lash out because, you know, these people over here are attacking me and doing all this messed up stuff. And then you got these people over here that we're trying to reach out to not really doing anything about these people. And it's like, what do they expect to happen?
Well, I understand the frustration, and there's a lot to this that would take more than just your average police officer to entail. Okay. With that being said, this is going to be a huge nuisance for you guys, but hopefully eventually it will end. when things like that occur, like the concrete or the gravel or the copper, when you see like Facebook posts with like your house address on it, that type of thing, you need to be calling us so we can document it. Like with that gravel person, I know you said you were going to call the cops and then they took off. It would have been nice to catch her and see who sent that, right? So whoever's sending it, then we can actually start like a trail.
And see, and that's the thing. Every time we call them, they don't get someone out here right away because
It's hard to do.
over the last year, we actually found out that over 113 wellness checks have been called on us, just as of last year alone, by the same ones that are doing all this.
Okay.
But you can, if you go look into it on your computer, it'll tell you stuff.
Okay. Alright, well, what I can do today is I can take this and put this into evidence. Hopefully we can get a fingerprint or some sort of DNA off of it. See
Yeah,
who's
for
doing
sure.
that. There'll be a report for criminal damaging or mischief.
Yeah. And like I said, they've done stuff like this. Just last year, what was it, about 2 weeks before Christmas? They had thrown a brick through the windshield of my mom's car back there. And we called police, not this one, it was the Kia that's back there. They threw a brick right through there. And we didn't know about it until next morning. He was the one that actually found it.
Yeah, I come up, fired up the car, so I was gonna go to work and it's like, wow. You know,
Have you ever put your address online?
No, they ended up finding it and blasting it all over the internet.
isn't that public knowledge?
Depends. I mean, if you're registered as a voter, it's pretty easy to find somebody that way.
I can already...
You can go through like the department and find who owns houses, but if you have a landlord, it wouldn't be under you.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's where it varies.
Because they've done, like I said, they've done got our information. Every time they change their numbers, we don't know how they do it, but they end up finding their numbers and blasting it all over the internet. And they end up getting blown up with calls, and it's like I told them many a times, like, y'all just need to stop. Like, dude, go bother somebody else. Like, stop with this garbage. And they've already said that they do not care. And it's like,
You're never gonna stop. I got text messages that you're never gonna stop.
By an unknown number? Or?
Yeah, well, by an unknown number, and what they do is they take other people's phone numbers and call us. You know?
Yeah, there's programs out there where you can.
yeah.
It's really hard to trace, but it's doable. Just takes some time.
I mean, I got, I probably, between my texts and the calls, I probably got a couple hundred of them.
No.
That's insane.
And this has been going on since 2017. And it's like I said, we've gone through every legal route we can. Like, we've even had detectives and FBI out here that have flat out said they know that I'm being targeted. It's like, if you know that I'm being targeted, then why is nobody doing anything? It doesn't add up to me. It's like, if you guys know that I'm being targeted, then why are you guys not, asking for whatever information that I can give you guys? Because since they came out here, I've gathered quite a bit of information. And it's like, I could easily give that to them and be like, here's one of the main guys right here. If you go through him, I'm sure you'll find the others. But it's like, they don't ever want...
The problem is so here's this. You gave me the guy's info, let's say, and you have an address.
Yeah.
I can call Illinois PD, right?
Yeah.
And then go out to that address and talk to him. All they can do is ask about you. And if the criminal's smart, they're just going to say, no, I have no idea.
And that's the thing. Like,
I wouldn't have enough to get a warrant for their computer or their phone.
Yeah.
I need more.
Yeah.
And your case is very complex.
Oh, yeah.
Intertwined.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I understand where a lot of the stuff is and I went wrong. I completely understand that and I am aware of that. But it's like I said, when nobody's doing anything and you're constantly reaching out for help and nobody's doing anything, it's like, what do they expect to happen when you're not getting any kind of help.
So who's they?
Like, we've reached out to police, like I said.
What did you do wrong? What are you saying you did
all
wrong?
kinds of stuff. Like, it's very, very complex, like you said. Like, the stuff that I've had to go about doing is, I get that it's not okay, but like I said, when you're playing
What are you doing that's not okay? That's what I need to know.
responding to these guys, whenever they do death threats towards me and my family, I fire back at them because, that's my family.
Okay, so let me see if I get this straight. So they threaten you and your family and your lives.
Yeah.
So then you lash out, and do you threaten their family and their lives?
Out of just pure,
Out of anger and like
out of anger,
scared and don't know what else to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, I don't know what to do about these people.
I understand that. And I understand the theory behind that. Did you call the cops when somebody threatened your family's life?
Oh, multiple times.
Okay, I just need to know so that I can look all this up.
Yeah. Like, what these people are doing, it's not normal.
Well, I think I have everything I need.
Okay.
Chase,
And if there's anything that you guys need info-wise on these guys, let me know, and I'll send you guys whatever I can.
okay. Alright.
Because, like I said, and like I told him, my mom, and even my friends, like, what these people have made me do and turned me into, it's not normal, it's not how I want to be, it's not how I should be. As a matter of fact, on Monday, I'm actually going down to see a counselor so I can get that help, so I can get started in that right direction, and hopefully try to put a stop to all of this. Because before all this happened, I was never lashing out, I was never angry, I was never, ticked off, I was never saying and doing shit that isn't okay. Like, I actually had a normal life. And then all of a sudden, I get bombarded with these people that I don't even know. Like, it's not normal. I've actually watched, good friends of mine go through this stuff. I've watched people that I don't even know that have gotten attacked by these guys. And unfortunately, like, you don't really hear about it post-wise and stuff, but you hear about it by word of mouth. But unfortunately, some of these people that they have bullied in the past, even before me, have unfortunately taken their own lives. And it's like, when does it stop? Like,
You don't feel like doing it.
no. But like, just seeing what these people have gone through, and seeing what I've went through, what he's gone through, what my mom's went through, like, it's
overwhelming. That's crazy. I've never heard of something like this.
I know, like,
In
I
my
don't
11
even,
years of
I don't even know how these guys found me, to be honest. I honestly have no idea how they found me, but it's like one day I'm sitting here minding my own business, doing my stuff. Next thing I know, I'm getting attacked left, right, and center, and it's like, what the heck?
You guys haven't made any enemies with the neighbors?
Not that I'm aware of.
The drone, I could see that.
Well, the other night when I come out of the back of the house, that guy over there told me that he seen the drone. This lady here, she has a camera and she takes pictures, and I think she's somewhat involved. I
Can't say for sure.
Right. That lady, nobody ever bothers. This lady here, this is the only one that we talk to. We won't talk to none of the rest.
Right.
None of them.
Like,
There's other crazy stuff going on, but when you get into the computer and you start looking, you'll see more.
like, last year they ended up showing up here, and they had somebody come down here, and he kept on going on and off the sidewalk and stuff, like protesting and harassing me and him and my mom. And he was on our property when I came out here, and I told him, like, look, dude, like, you need to get off our property and leave. And unfortunately, he wouldn't do it. And because he had a lot of our neighbors coming over here and getting in our faces, we started to feel threatened. So I ran inside, I grabbed the bat, came out here and told him, like, look, dude, you need to get off our property. What you're doing isn't cool. And I gave him a warning. Like, I warned him, like, bro, you need to leave. He wouldn't do it. So I swung at him, not to hurt him, but to warn him, like, I'm gonna hit you if you don't leave right now. He caught the bat, stepped off the property. I ended up getting arrested, And then I ended up going in and out of court for like 3 months, all for that dude to not show up. And then
was that guy live around here?
no, he was from out of state. He ended up.
That's like I said, there's a lot more. But when you look it up, it'll.
Okay, let me look it up. Let me grasp the nature on this.
And there is another dude too. His name's William Gloryhole, which I know is a weird name.
William Gloryhole.
He likes to take the body cam footage that you guys do, and he likes to post it on the internet.
Great
And
videos.
yeah, he loves to use it to basically try to poke fun and do this and do that, which I did look into it. And obviously what he's doing isn't okay. I already know that. Because what he's doing is clearly very malicious, very evil. And these are the kind of guys that Marty works with. And William and WordBoi, which is another friend of his, they're like him and William and WordBoi are both tech savvy. They know how to hack. They're very smart when it comes to computers. And that's one of the reasons why Marty's able to get away with so much. And what he does is because of them helping him out and being like, hey, like, why don't we plan on doing this? Like, the only reason why I know about what they're planning is because I have a couple of friends that sneak into their into one of their private Discord servers and are like, hey, this is what they're planning on doing. You might want to be ready for this. Like, they're the reason why we found out about the bomb brand, why we packed up and left. Like, these people are evil. I don't know how many other people that they've done this to, but like I was, telling my friends earlier this morning, like, this stuff needs to stop. Like, these people need to be gone after.
I hear you.
I
can't do anything unless I have like a actual criminal.
Like, I need
evidence. I need solid proof. I need something.
Right. Like, I know that
everything you've got for me right now is just
Here's